As Harry Potter begins his 6th year at Hogwarts, he discovers an old book marked as the property of the Half-Blood Prince and begins to learn more about Lord Voldemort's dark past. During Harry Potter's 6th year at Hogwarts, he finds a book that once belonged to the mysterious Half-Blood Prince that earns him the respect of his new potions, Professor Horace Slughorn. In addition, Dumbledore must prepare Harry for the ultimate final confrontation by finding out the secret behind Voldemort's power. Meanwhile, a hidden enemy waits in the shadows to carry out a mission given to him by the Dark Lord. Sirius Black is dead, and Harry is in shock. Lord Voldemort is tightening his grip on both the Wizarding and Muggle worlds. His Death Eaters now enter the Muggle world freely to carry out their missions in broad daylight and causing widespread destruction. Voldemort has chosen Draco Malfoy Tom Felton to carry out a secret mission. Draco's mother, Narcissa, and Aunt Bellatrix, Lestrange, seek out Severus Snape, who gains their confidence by claiming he is a mole within the Order of the Phoenix. Severus, Snape, Alan Rickman makes an unbreakable vow with Draco's mother, Narcissa Helen McCrory, to protect Draco and fulfill the assignment if he fails. 16-year-old Harry Daniel Radcliffe accompanies Albus Dumbledore, Michael Gambon, to visit former potions professor Horace Slughorn, Jim Broadbent, who has gone into hiding in the village of Budleigh Baberton, but agrees to return to teach at Hogwarts. Horace admits that he has been hiding from Death Eaters, who have been trying to recruit him for over a year. Dumbledore then takes Harry to the Burrow, where Harry reunites with his best friends Ron Weasley, Rupert Grint, and Hermione Granger, Emma Watson. In Diagon Alley, they see Draco and Narcissa Malfoy, and follow them into Knockturn Alley. The pair meet with Death Eaters, including the werewolf Fenrir Greyback, at Borgin and Berks. Harry believes Voldemort has made Draco a Death Eater, but Ron and Hermione are skeptical. On the Hogwarts Express, Harry sneaks into the Slytherin carriage wearing his invisibility cloak to spy on Malfoy. After the train reaches Hogwarts, Malfoy notices and petrifies Harry, leaving him on the train. Draco wanted Harry to be taken back to London on the train. Luna Lovegood finds him and counters Draco's spell. At Hogwarts, Harry and Ron are forced to borrow textbooks for Slughorn's potions class, and Harry is stuck with a copy that turns out to be filled with helpful notes, instructions, and spells left by the book's previous owner, the Half-Blood Prince. Slughorn teaches the class about the love potion Amortinia, which creates a powerful infatuation and smells different to each person according to their personal likes and dislikes. The liquid luck potion, also known as the Felix Felicis, makes sure that all of one's efforts succeed as intended. Using the book, Harry excels in the class and impresses Slughorn. Slughorn awards him a liquid luck potion. Hermione finds no reference to the Half-Blood Prince in the school library. Ron becomes keeper of the Gryffindor Quidditch team after beating the strapping Cormac, whom Hermione made sure he lost by using her spells to disorient him, and forms a romantic relationship with Lavender Brown Jessie Cave. Upsetting Hermione, Harry consoles Hermione, revealing that he now has feelings for Ron's younger sister, Ginny Weasley, Bonnie Wright. Harry gives his liquid luck potion to Ron for his first Quidditch match. Ron wins the game for his team and turns into an overnight hero. Meanwhile, Dumbledore has erected a spell all around the Hogwarts castle, making it immune to any attacks from outsiders. Inside an isolated part of the castle, Harry overhears Draco telling Snape that he is not afraid and that it's his mission and he was chosen for it. Harry tells this to Remus Lupin, David Thewlis, a member of the Order of the Phoenix and Harry's ex-defense against the dark arts teacher. But he says that Dumbledore trusts Snape, and thus he and the rest of the Order of the Phoenix trust Snape. A necklace is discovered in the tavern outside of the castle grounds, and a girl seems cursed and possessed in bringing it to Dumbledore. The girl is discovered by Ron, Harry, and Hermione, where she falls unconscious, and the necklace is brought to Snape and Minerva, McGonagall, Maggie Smith. Harry spends the Christmas holidays with the Weasleys. His suspicions about Draco are dismissed by the Order. But Arthur Weasley, Mark Williams, reveals that the Malfoys may be interested in a vanishing cabinet at Borgin and Berks. On Christmas Eve, Bellatrix Lestrange, Helena Bonham Carter, and Fenrir Greyback, David Legeno set fire to the Burrow. Dumbledore shows Harry memories of a young Tom Riddle hero, Fiennes Tiff. When Dumbledore met him as a boy in an insane asylum, Tom could speak to snakes and make animals obey his commands. He was different, and so all the other boys and girls shunned him, and he had no friends. Dumbledore reveals that Slughorn retains a memory critical to Voldemort's defeat. Slughorn has resisted giving an accurate memory. After Ron accidentally ingests a love potion intended for Harry, Harry takes him to Slughorn for a cure. After curing Ron, Slughorn offers both boys some mead he had intended as a gift to Dumbledore. Ron is poisoned upon sipping it, and Harry's quick thinking saves him. While recovering, Ron murmurs Hermione's name, causing Lavender to end their relationship. Harry confronts Draco and severely injures him with a Sectum Sempra curse taken from the textbook of the Half-Blood Prince. Snape enters and quickly heals Draco's wound. Fearing the book may be filled with more dark magic, Ginny and Harry hide it in the Room of Requirement and share their first kiss. Harry eventually succeeds in retrieving the memory. In Hagrid's hut, Harry uses his liquid luck potion to convince the reluctant Slughorn to surrender the memory Dumbledore needs. Harry learns that Voldemort wanted information for creating 7 Horcruxes, which he got from Slughorn. Horcruxes are a way to store the split souls of a person, in essence, making them immortal. The body of the person can be destroyed, but the hidden part of the soul lives on. To split the soul, one needs to commit murder, which creates 7 pieces of the soul. It also means that if Harry and Dumbledore find and destroy all 7 of Voldemort's Horcruxes, they destroy Voldemort as he has no soul left of his own. 2 of Voldemort's Horcruxes have already been destroyed: Tom Riddle's diary and Marvolo Gaunt's ring. After discovering the possible location of another Horcrux, Harry and Dumbledore travel to a seaside cave where Harry is forced to make Dumbledore drink a painful potion that hides the Horcrux locket. A weakened Dumbledore defends them from the demons in fury, and apparates back to Hogwarts, where Bellatrix, Greyback, and more Death Eaters have entered with Draco's help through a vanishing cabinet inside the Hogwarts castle. The vanishing cabinet allows the Death Eaters to avoid Dumbledore's defenses around the Hogwarts castle and gain access to inside the castle. Dumbledore instructs Harry to hide as Draco arrives and reveals that he has been chosen by Voldemort to kill Dumbledore. However, he is unable to bring himself to do it, and Snape casts the Avada Kedavra curse instead, killing Dumbledore. Harry attempts to curse Snape, but Snape overpowers him and reveals that he is the Half-Blood Prince. Harry returns to the school to find the staff and students mourning Dumbledore. Harry later reveals to Ron and Hermione that the locket Horcrux was a fake. The locket contains a message from RAB, stating that he has stolen the real Horcrux with the intent of destroying it. Rather than return for their final year at Hogwarts, Harry, Ron and Hermione vow to seek out and destroy the remaining Horcruxes.